1 of 5 for Suggs from the three-point line.
Aldama over the top for Morant.
Did you see him on that lob? And now here is, he jumps, hangs, and the wherewithal to put it right where Santi Aldama needs it. Ja Morant is having.
It's the Brevin era.
Exactly.
Morant drives on Shed, double clutches it up and in. Ja Morant. Double digits down to win games. Morant. Spinning, hanging, and hitting.
The run-out opportunity on the other end for the Grizzlies. You see here is Morant is creating. See here the spin. Two defenders come up and under the ink and the finish.
Yep. All right, Rob Fisher. Phase 3 is too strong. Porzingis back taps the rebound, but then Morant knocked it free. Josh, speed dribble. Oh, wow. He lost it. Got it. Play by Morant.
He's clear the middle of the floor. Drives, spins on Schroeder.
Oh, my! Utah. Grizzlies made only one visit to the Delta Center last year. It was a blowout in favor of the Jazz. They went wire to wire as Morant
hit the screen, which he comes over the top of the screen, and he understands and knows what he is so good at is still.
Morant. Oh, Ja Morant! Poke the bear. Keontae George.
Get out of control. But here, Ja Morant, after the first interaction, this is him attacking. A little bit of a look at Drew Eubanks as he finishes this one here, just to let him know, don't worry.
Gets the high screen inside, just breathtaking. Now can facilitate and score, and of course, Ja Morant.
One of the best paint scorers in the league last year. Morant on the attack, got through, scores, and is fouled.
So slithery when he gets the defender on his hip, as he does. He gets the bigger defender, misses.
Taylor Jenkins wanted a timeout, but it was not recognized. Grizzlies offense bogging down. Morant crossing over. Teardrop off the window and down, and the foul.
Never play such as Ja Morant, and things aren't going well.
Ja drives through a double team. It's up, it's in, and the foul here in the first quarter.
Scintillating has Morant been. You see the cross-court pass, feet.
Morant gets by Turner, reverses it up and in. Morant out taken by Rick Carlisle. Pacers leading by as many as 11. Morant counters on the other. Thought about the three, got by Hachimura, double clutches it up and in, and it's a 7-point game.
Bonus.
Yes.
Here's Ja Morant just doing Ja Morant things. Able to split two defenders.
This is the Grizzlies return home before they go away for two. Morant driving, up glass and in. Ja Morant on the heels of a 52% in that game, as you see Morant going at Malik Monk. 34% from beyond the arc. He's got 8. Morant drives, yes, and the foul. Foul on Porzingis.
Said Ja Morant was going to be in another mindset basketball game. As you see here, forces the issue right at Porzingis. You see the left pass there as he did to Huff. It comes up with a
steal. Took it away from Murray. Yes. Well, credit Murray. He did not give up on the play, but Morant, again, there's a lot of everybody.
What I told you, his dedication on the defensive side has been tremendous. Whether it's been his flash to the middle took 3 defenders. That's what let Desmond be open.
Morant, yes, and the foul. Foul on Simons, his first.
Still continue to put that trampoline down when Ja Morant. Look at the hops there. Takes the hits, able to hang, and still good skills from Ja Morant.
Morant fighting through contact, yes, and the foul. Bamba.
I wanted that foul call on somebody else in the game because the Grizzlies are doing a great job being able to attack and get successful.
Bain drives baseline to a cutting Morant for a dunk.
Boy, let's see it. Desmond Bain to drive. Ja Morant cutting with an easy two-hand finish here.
Been very cold shooting the ball lately. Just 27% in the last 4 games. Morant with a teardrop and it falls.
Imposing his will. Here, Morant. I don't know why he doesn't get the whistle. In essence, be their point guard.
Morant splits the defense. He attacks. He scoops and scores.
That doesn't stop. Sure, Ja Morant able to split the double team. Gets to the basket there with no shot blocker. Sharp trying to get back to the corner. The last defender.
Off stuff. Morant back in the game. Down the lane. Shoots it up. In and draws the foul.
We just talked about what Jay Huff can do. Knocks down threes, but he has been a revelation defensively in terms of, and so what do we get here? We get a Huff snuff. And then we get
People in Memphis know that the Utah hockey team.
Hey, Mike. I did.
I did.
Morant. Oh, what a move underneath. And it puts Markin into the free throw line.
See it, Morant. This would not be denied.
On the shot clock. Clark, give back. Morant reverses it up and in. Pretty play. Morant had just 4 in 37 minutes in Houston. He's got the only team top 5 in both offensive and defensive efficiency. Morant on the attack. Finger rolls over Şengün.
John Morant down the lane. And how about this? Şengün.
Very fortunate there. Morant, speed dribble, looking to attack, fading, banking and hitting. Milwaukee, and Morant putting on a show. By Aldama. Aldama running the floor. Morant slaloming, creating space, banks it up and in.
To try to block shots. Edie on the backboards. John Morant there sheds.
So Grady Dick is the only starter on the floor. Morant backhanding it up and in. Really good games back to back. And Morant, another highlight for all his fans.
The way that he is just to slither through the smallest crack. And then the creativity to finish.
That rebound by Kennard. So John Morant back in the fold here. Attacking, chiseling his way.
Morant gets a double screen, drives, throws it up and in.
Shot from the floor.
And Morant's able to just hang like that nice young talent around him.
Morant on the attack, elevates, banks it in. Morant gets hit with a T as well. But for Keon Johnson, that's number 2. The air. Yeah, Jaren with a knockaway. They were trying to feed Turner in the post. Knockaway. Morant attacking, spinning, hanging, and hitting.
And the Grizzlies down 9.
Morant drives on Davis and reverses it up and in. Arabia's been a terror on the boards. Here's Morant with speed, attacking. It's up, it's in. For Jama. Morant taking flight and hitting and drawing the foul.
But the pace that they do, that means that others are able to handle.
Morant works to the baseline against Kamara, flips it up, and in and the foul.
Sometimes he plays above the rim, but he's okay with playing under the rim. Also on John Morant, you see this move here, he just accelerates just to get to the other side after the contact, and then the English.
Morant beats Jones off the bounce. He spins, he flips it up and in and draws the foul. Foul on Zubac, his second.
This is just by John Morant and his ability to just do things individually. Could have taken the matchup of guarding John Morant.
Ja drives, hangs, double clutches it in to tie the game.
Turn back as Morant here, face guys and finishes.
The first time tonight along with Brandon Clark. Grizzlies' first lineup changes of the night. Morant drives, got to the cup, reverses it up and in. A very aggressive.
Goes back to the defensive restricted area. BC can just bounce and finish.
He said, nope, not going to let you do it. Morant going behind the back, on the attack, scoops, scores, offensive foul.
Downhill.
The heel is on and over the line. Point lead, shot clock is starting. Morant with a steal. Morant driving, yes, and the foul. Oh, and one opportunity with 10.5 remaining in the third.
Oh, this is
every time I come into this building, I'm tempted to. As Morant goes to the rim and finishes, I'm tempted to do the.
See Morant, Bassey, no chance to ever stand.
Little gimpy back the other way. Morant in a crowd, yes, and a blocking foul. And Jaren grabbing at his left calf, blocking to Taylor Jenkins.
Through to get the shot off.
Morant attacking with the finger.
What you expect from star players like John Morant is you sense that things aren't going right. It almost turns into a 2 for 2. And the Mavericks getting a quick score.
Morant spin away, elevation, and a bucket. Ja going at Powell, banks it in, 1-point game.
That line apart.
Morant again, great move, got to the cup and laid it in.
Uses alluring speed with first the crossover dribble to get by Johnson.
Morant Little in and out. 360 spin and scoop and a score. Ja.
Stymied, but continues to find a way. A little step through here, finishes with the left hand.
Ja down the runway, a scoop and score.
You see this, Morant with the one-on-one situation here. Downhill, able to get it up on the glass. You see this.
Taking it away from Jalen Wilson. Morant through the lane, backhands it up and in. Off the will show and go to the rim and in. Oh, Morant, pretty play. Franchise history.
The thing is happened here in the second half.
4 triples last night in the loss to Houston. Morant crossing over, going to the cup and banking it in. Game statistically, just about every other way, has been turned on its head. Morant off glass and in. Fouls to give. Morant against Towns, banked it home with 1 point. Rebound falls to Laravia. Has Morant running against Curry, elevating and scoring.
Decided by 8 total points for the Grizzlies. A lot of late game situations. Ja in the late game situation.
That won't count, but we love it.
My goodness. We got to value the possessions more. We got to have more possessions. We got to limit offensive boards. Ja's got 17 points the last 2 fourth quarters, and